Which of the following best explains horizontal gene transfer? Genes being transferred among members of the same generation. Which of the following defines an evolutionary history of a group of organisms? Phylogeny. Which of the following is not true about phylogenetic trees? Most phylogenetic trees possess more outgroups than ingroups. Which of the following groups is not a protostome? Echinodermata. Chordata have a nerve cord, something no other organism on its phylogenetic tree possesses. Therefore, which of the following describes the nerve cord for Chordata? Apomorphy. Pacu fish and humans have similar looking teeth, even though they are not closely related. Which of the following terms could be used to describe this character occurring in both of these groups? Homophlasy. Which of the following scientists, philosophers published the first phylogenetic tree in known history? Darwin. Which of the following is the correct binomial for humans? Homo, capital H, space, sapiens, underscore S, or undercase S. Which of the following describes a species that still exists today? Extant. Which of the following types of toxins is exuded only when a bacterium dies? Endotoxin. Which of the following is not a type of archaean? Deadly pathogens. Which of the following is the oldest, most diverse, and most abundant prokaryote lineage? Bacteria. Which of the following is not one of the ways by which prokaryotes support the existence of life on Earth? Prokaryotes decrease gene flow, reducing speciation in invasive organisms. Which of the following bacterial groups are extremely important in nitrogen fixation? Cyanobacteria and Protobacteria. Which of the following accurately describes our relationship with bacteria? If all the bacteria that interact with humans went extinct, we would go extinct. Prokaryotes are used in many instances as bioremediation. Which of the following is not an example of their usage? Using prokaryotes to help determine the location of buried corpses. And which type of bacteria are always intracellular? Parasites are very small, plant-like, and are chemotrophs. Chlamydias. Which of the following archaean groups includes most? Archaea possesses short, unsaturated fatty acids in their membranes and live in the deep ocean and under atmosphere. Psychrophyles. Which type of bacteria is shown on the right? Bacillus. Which of the following groups is most closely related to the eukaryotes? Archaea. Which of the following is not a possible prokaryote nutritional mode? All of these are possible. Chemotrophic, photoautotrophic, chemoautotrophic, photoheterotrophic. Which of the following is not true about archaeans? Archaeans are restricted only to extreme environments. Which of the following properly defines a superorganism in biology? An organism that is made up of many organisms working together mutualistically. Prokaryotes reproduce by which method of vertical gene transfer? Binary fission. Which of the following is true about bacterial abundance? Bacteria are the most abundant organisms in the world. Which of the following is not a characteristic of the prokaryotes? Some are unicellular, some are multicellular. Which of the following statements about bacteria is closest to reality? Most bacteria are harmless. Which of the following types of bacteria are known for being chemotrophic and possesses thick walls that stain purple by staining? Many of these bacteria cause deadly diseases such as anthrax, tetanus, and botulism. Gram-positive bacteria. Which of the following is true about phylogenetics of the prokaryotes? Prokaryotes as a group are phyletic. Which of the following large groups includes fungi and animals? Which of the following are not included among the Bilateria, a clade of animals with bilateral symmetry of some stage of development? C. Anemones. Cnidaria. Tapeworms are similar to fungi in that they feed by absorption. Which of the following groups includes both spiders and horseshoe crabs? Chelicerates. Animals that are segmented and have jointed appendages, arthropoda. An organism that exhibits cephalization probably also is bilaterally symmetrical. Binomial, a system of nomenclature in which each species of animal or plant receives a name of two terms, of which the first identifies the genus to which it belongs and the second the species itself. Taxon is a taxonomic group of any rank, such as a species, family, or class. Homology, the state of having the same or similar relation, relative position, or structure. Homoplasy is a characteristic shared by a set of species but not present in their current common ancestor. An example is the evolution of the eye, which has originated independently in many different species. Parsimony is the idea that given a set of possible explanations, the simplest explanation is most likely to be correct. In biology, it is most often used in the study of phylogeny. The key difference between in-group and out-group in biology is that an in-group is a group of closely related taxa that is investigated for evolutionary relationships, while out-group is a reference group or a taxon outside the group of interest and more distantly related to the in-group. Paraphyletic, a group of organisms descended from a common evolutionary ancestor or ancestral group, but not including all of the descendant groups. A polyphyletic group or assemblage is a set of organisms or other evolving elements that have been grouped together based on characteristics that do not imply that they share a common ancestor that is not also the common ancestor of many other taxa. Photoautotrophs are organisms that use light energy and inorganic carbon to produce organic materials. Eukaryotic photogroups absorb energy through the chlorophyll molecules in their chloroplasts, while mutualism is symbiosis that is beneficial to both organisms involved. Photoheterotrophs are heterotrophic phototrophs. That is, they are organisms that use light for energy but cannot use carbon dioxide as their sole carbon source. Chemoautotrophs, an organism, typically a bacterium, which derives energy from the oxidation of inorganic compounds. Chemoheterotrophs, an organism deriving energy by ingesting intermediates or building blocks that it is incapable of creating on its own. Supplement. Chemotrophs are organisms that obtain energy through a chemical process called chemosynthesis rather than by photosynthesis.